everyone, it's Alexander here, back with some more Dragon Age Inquisition.
I ran into Fiona. Seems you have Alexius serving the mages. There's some justice in that after what he did to them. Maybe one day he'll realize it.
You said Alexius was a mentor of yours.
He was my patron, sponsoring me to the higher levels of the Circle of Magi. In return, my successes were his. I had a lot of successes, naturally. Alexius was most pleased. He and I used to talk over brandy about the corruption, how we could one day make real change in the Imperium. And then he gave up. He stopped trying.
Why did he give up?
On a journey to Hossberg, a Darkspawn raid killed his wife and sickened his son. I remember hearing the news. He hadn't been there, you see. Alexius was convinced he could have protected them. The guilt tore him up. I helped him with his research for a while, and then we drifted apart.
That must have been difficult.
Back then, I was furious. I told him to snap out of it, move on. I thought I had all the answers. Later, I regretted my hasty words. But we didn't speak again until he approached me for the Venatori. Too much pride, I suppose. Plus, I was busy drinking. One must have priorities.
Was it hard being away from him?
It was hard not having a patron, yes. I'm not exactly built to fit in. At any rate, he's fallen so low, I doubt he'll ever get up. Sad, really.
Dorian, there's a letter you need to see.
A letter? Is it a naughty letter? A humorous proposal from some Antivan dowager?
Not quite. It's from your father.
From my father? I see. And what does Magister Hallward want, pray tell?
A meeting.
Show me this letter. I know my son? What my father knows of me would barely fill a thimble. This is so typical. I'm willing to bet this retainer is a henchman, hired to knock me on the head and drag me back to Tevinter.
That would be hard to do while I stood there.
He expects me to travel with Mother Giselle, although Maker knows why he'd think I would. Let's go. Let's meet this so-called family retainer. If it's a trap, we escape and kill everyone. You're good at that.
Very good at that.
I send the man back to my father with a message that he can stick his alarm in his wit's end.
There seems to be bad blood between you and your family.
Interesting turn of phrase. But you're correct. They don't care for my choices, nor I for theirs.
Because you wouldn't get married. Because you left.
That too.
Let's go meet this retainer then.
I wonder how much my father paid this man to wait around just in case I showed. We'll find out soon enough. I can't believe my father's gall. Of course, he couldn't come here to Skyhold. No, that would be too much. But contacting some southern cleric on the sly, much wiser. If this is some Venatori connivance, I will be utterly disappointed.
I should go.
As you wish.
Alrighty.
I heard of your verdict on Alexius, Inquisitor. Servitude is kinder a punishment than I would have given, but I won't complain. He may wish you'd done worse. My fellows have some interesting ideas on exactly what he can do as compensation.
I'll leave you.
Alrighty.
A request has been made of you, Inquisitor. Here it is.
As you were.
Yes, Inquisitor.
Now the research there. Who are you?
We're supposed to have 52 copies of Hard in Hightown, and we're missing all but 4.
Cool story.
Did you need something?
Nope.
I'll leave you to your work.
Just checking in with everybody. There, no. Okay, that was a good chunk of people. So we are very close to being done. Let's head all the way back down and around. Then I remember how in the world to get to Vivian. She's up there on the...
The elder thing's not a god. He's dark.
You've gathered quite the collection.
They make us no darkspawn.
Have I talked to Varric?
I can spare some time. What do you need?
Guess not. I guess so.
Stone mat, Inquisitor.
Wait, what?
Do you have insight into the stories these tiles are supposed to depict?
Tell you what, you finish one, and I'll write it up. Who better, right? A good dwarven perspective.
Another time.
Best of the vein.
Alright, this was outside. See, I always forget how to get to where Vivian is. Mostly because the way she acts usually infuriates me. Oh, wait. Oh, that's down.
Inquisitor, I must speak with you.
What is it?
I must explain something first about the Montilier's fortunes.
I remember you said your family had been forbidden from trading in Orlais.
It's devastated our finances. The Montilier's have, in fact, been in debt for over 100 years.
I had no idea your family's situation was so precarious.
Hardly anyone outside the family does. For generations, we've done everything to keep creditors at bay. Sold our lands to stave off interest. It's just... it is infuriating to see my family still reduced to this. I'm to become head of our house. If I sell any more of our land, my family will become destitute. That cannot be my legacy to them.
Is there anything I can do?
I'd almost solved our problems. For a while. I negotiated a chance to reinstate the Montilier's as landed traders in Orlais. We could rebuild with that. But when I dispatched paperwork to Val Royeaux, I've just learned my carriers were murdered. And the documents restoring my family's trading status destroyed.
Do you have any idea who murdered them?
Leliana made inquiries that bore success. Comte Boisvert, a nobleman in Val Royeaux, claims to know who killed my messengers. He has a request that you come when I meet him, so he's seen publicly conferring with you.
If that's what it takes to get to the bottom of this, I'll meet this Comte with you.
Thank you, Inquisitor. It means you are too kind. I must know who killed my couriers just to harm my family.
Alright, we'll definitely be looking into that.
Let's speak later.
Goodbye.
Before we go in there, I need to find how to get to Vivian in case she has something of interest for once to say. I think I remember how to get there. Like I need to actually go here to the quarters. And then... Okay, no. If I... Okay, no, can't. Okay, now that wasn't it. Because, like, one little side passage that you gotta find to be able to get over there. I just don't exactly remember where that side passage is. That's back that way.
What's the chart say about this? I never paid attention.
Who's that?
I do not miss the tavern.
Okay.
Your worship?
As you were.
Of course, Inquisitor.
With Mother Giselle.
Herald of Andraste.
Farewell.
Farewell.
Nope. Said it's... Oh wait, while we're here. Common, Blood Lotus. Elf Fruit.
You get a title, I get the boot. I see how it is. I mean, thanks for my life. Pleased to serve.
I mean, we didn't give him the boot. Was... Ah, there we go. It's this way. Which is this door here. Gotcha. Alright.
Can I assist you?
Nope. Thankfully that was short. Alright. Let's go and finish up with some more table stuff. And we'll see what we'll be doing next time. Because we got some side quests I would like to go do as well. Before we go do the Hawk stuff. Basically get everybody together. Secrets. I'm trying to make sure I get everything that we need. Selection of tier 1 herbs. Inquisition scouts can be turning to cover a wide area. So a 10% chance to see extra herbs. Okay, I guess we got that one already. That sounds like a good idea. Did we have anyone over here? Yes, we did. Spies report post set up along the Imperial Highway, ostensibly to guard trade routes and facilitate procuring supplies for the Inquisition. Eisenall approaches. Fourth night, a caravan carrying refugees makes camp nearby for protection. Midnight, a young woman on crutches makes small talk with patrol guard. After he passes, she crouches and makes the mark on a tent post. The woman pretends for half an hour to know nothing. When it becomes clear the ruse will not work, she kisses Andraste and locket and says, "Glory to those across the skies," and she dies. The locket was poisoned. Huh. Well then. Letter has arrived at Skyhold addressed to nobody. No one saw the courier who brought it. You encroach upon the domain of higher powers. You will answer to us. Letter isn't signed except prayer rock still depicting 6 crossed swords. Is he still not done? Oh, he's close though. Let's see, an ally from Starkhaven. Then Miss Oh God, Sebastian. Sole heir to the Veiled Princes of Starkhaven. I recently retook the throne. It was a great city from those who sought to gain it through unjust means. As the most devoted adherent of the charity, I felt the loss of the most holy Justinia the Fifth keenly. To hope for a resolution to the terrible conflict that claimed the lives of hundreds in Kirkwall and now threatens to claim all of Thedas. Extended Starkhaven's hand in friendship to the Inquisition. Together let us right the wrongs visited upon the world. Emissaries, though the free march cities have always been independent, earning the support of the most prosperous ones, maybe to our advantage.
Inquisitor.
Right ahead with that. And let's see here. Agents in Crestwood. In the Carabronk, the fortress in Crestwood. At the moment, the villagers prefer us to the bandits, and it is an excellent waypoint for Ferelden to relay. We can make it a rendezvous point for our messengers carrying sensitive information from either country. Caves underneath Crestwood, they run for miles, and if we excavate some patches, our agents could easily enter and exit the keep without being seen. Let us obey. And prying eyes turned. Let's do that. And alrighty. So, in the next one, I think the first thing we're doing is we will be going to the Storm Coast. I believe there's some people we need to bring with us for there. Okay, Blackwall would be a good addition. Let her march through Rochelle. Plains. Okay, I think that's all. The Storm Coast. Do we have anything else in the Storm Coast? Storm Coast. Well, need to do that, I guess. I guess we already did that, didn't we? But alright. I think that's what we're going to do is go to the Storm Coast to meet up with Iron Bull and his Chargers. But for now, I'm going to end this here. Thank y'all for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.